Hi Collective, I hope everybody's good. Welcome aboard if you're new. We're gonna get some messages and see what you guys need to know and be aware of at this time. I hope everybody's good. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's roll the dice, see what we got. Guys, merchandise, if you're interested, check out my Etsy page. I sell hoodies, t-shirts, oils, candles, an Egyptian throwover plush blankets. I have all sorts of very nice merchandise. And per order of oils, they do come with free crystals. This is Nina. We're going to be using the Kitchen Witch Oracle. So it has spells, incantations, and natural remedies. And also we're going to be using the Mystic Palette by Sarah Marchetti Tarot for the messages. Alright, so let's start out with a Gateway of Light activation by Kyle Gray. Okay, I almost said Carl, so somebody's name could be Carl. And roll the dice. Let's see what we got coming in for you guys. Pisces, number 4, with Pluto, Scorpio, and unconscious. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, divine beings, God and goddesses, what are the messages for my beautiful collectives at this time? Now, if you have Pisces placement in your chart, you may find you have a message, or if you're here, you don't necessarily have to. That's fine too. But take that as part of the reading as a sign. Maybe you're connecting to a Pisces or someone that has Pisces in their chart, and you may not even know that they have that placement in their chart. Alright, so let's see. What's coming in, please? Or Scorpio energy. So, angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So, potent connection. You are safe. And the 5-pointed star represents protection as well. The pentagram. We have Stargate Heart. Heart chakra opening. Unlocking and generosity. So the green ray represents heart chakra. I have an oil called Earth, Air, Fire, and Water for each element. I have 8 chakras oil, opens and activates all your chakras. And my Etsy link is in my description, or it's the same name as on here, all one word, Firefox Fairy. My Cash App, Venmo card, and email information is all there as well, and perks to being a member. In my description, my Amazon wish list. And I do offer personal readings, crystal ball readings, pendulum readings, and hidden truth messages with Prince Orbis. He is a demon of truth. He can also answer past, present, and future things to come. So you can also book me on Etsy. Any of my services except the pendulum readings aren't up on Etsy yet. And I have 23 oils, I think 21 or 23 up and going. So again, they all have a purpose, and they again come with free crystals. Alright, so what do we have? We have the Divine Matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and coincidences. It says God incidences with a G instead of a C, so that's interesting. We might have to look at that. And that is called the Flower Tree of Life. And then we have third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing, so you're seeing clearly. Okay, we have last card, inner earth, base chakra, so root chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Beautiful energy. Heart chakra, third eye, and the heart chakra, root chakra. Alright, earth star activation at the bottom with the Merkaba. Anchoring, grounded, action, Isis energy. So why don't we pull an Egyptian card for you guys, and then pull from the Angel Answer Oracle to see what else may be coming in for you guys. And this is called the Anubis Oracle, and it is on Amazon. And I will read the Divine Matrix from that deck and the angelic frequency. Okay, what other messages can correlate to these energies that are here in front of us, please, Spirit? And actually, that's on the box, the book. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. So very nice. Inner Earth, Stargate, Heart, Angelic Frequency, the Divine Matrix, and Inner Earth. So that's talking about the root chakra, laying foundations, strength and security. Which the color for that would be red. I also offer Reversal Uncrossing Oil. It breaks any hexes, jinx, or curses. And you can also do Return to Senders with that. Sex, Love, and Me, it's a less libido oil. Goddess Oil, Immortality Oil, Lunar Moon, Psychic Powers, for scrying and divination. I have a lot of oils, so. San Ciprian, Lilith, Hecate, More, which is a grounding woodsy smell. Guardian Angel, all-purpose protection oil. Indigo water oil, which is like Florida water. It's for purifying and cleansing. And then I'm going to be adding more to the website, like my fairy fire enchantment oil, my Do As I Say oil maybe, which is a really good patchouli. It's like a chocolatey smell, kind of. Juju oil, Mother's Bliss is a healing oil. Grease oil. I have Kali oil made up. Some Santa Muerte oil, which isn't on my Etsy yet. Alright, so we have number 24, the desert. Sacred archetypal element of fire. So again, another card of, or maybe not, fire. We have Thoth, number 9, illumination, architect of wisdom, enlightened communication, and we have number 3 with Isis. So birth year could be 93, we could have 24 and 17 for days of birth, birthdays, and the 17th. So we have Sothis, star consciousness, generosity, and Bodhisattva. So why don't we read what that is? And that kind of reminds me of the Inner Earth card with the Circle of Life, the tree of the flower life of tree, and the door activation. Okay, we have number 1 at the bottom, entering the mystery. Dove, Nekhbet, Mother, Mute, Nephias, and Isis. Nephias. With this card, which is Isis, and we have Thoth, and we have the desert. Alright, so why don't we read from the book what these mean. The desert, sacred archetype element of fire. It says, in the desert, we are surrounded by sand and a fiery red sky, with sun pouring down on the ground and wavy energy rising into the air. This is not a mirage, but rather another dimension, the domain of fire. Many mystics have quested for answers to life's deepest questions in that place of our aridity, fire, and heat, for it is a place of true transformation. The energy of fire is quick. It consumes everything in its path in the blink of an eye. The energies of fire push us toward the death of the old and the struggle for new birth. For when we go out into the desert, we realize how tenuous our hold is on life and how easily and quickly we might perish. Yet it is in our willingness to die to the old and leap into the fires of transformation that we surrender the outcome and the future to wisdom beyond our egoic minds and egoic designs. Trial by fire speaks of the tempering quality of fire. It burns away the dross, which includes everything except the essence of what needs to be carried forth. Out of the flaming heat, the scorching fires of transformation, true wisdom is born, rising up out of the desert pyre like a phoenix with brilliant multicolored feathers, glinting in the relentless sun. When you draw this card, it indicates that you are on a fiery Yeah, you are in a fiery process of death, rebirth, and transformation. Spend some time sitting before an open fire or in the sunlight. Light some candles, especially in the dark days of winter. As you meditate on the desert and fire, consider what no longer serves you and offer it to the fire. Ask the fire to embrace and guide you safely through your transformation. Fire can provide you with courage to face whatever challenge is before you and the energy and vitality to accomplish your goals with responsiveness, wit, and passion. Okay, and then we're going to read the Inner Earth card and the Divine Matrix. So I'm not going to go through each one of these because it would take me probably the whole reading. But just to get a general idea and lump sum of what you need to hear at this time. Okay. Sirius, Star Blessing. So I think this is in alphabetical order, this book. So the Divine, so T, S-T-U-V. There's third eye activation. Okay, so it says connect in your message. This gateway encourages you to unlock your psychic abilities and to stop questioning your divine ability to see. Know that great potential and healing will be unleashed when this space is activated. If you have an intuition about something, trust what you are seeing. This is a sacred time for the psychic potential that you have had since childhood is awakening from slumber. You've always been a dreamer, sometimes thinking about how the future will show up or revisiting the past. Now the gifts that you have been discouraged in the past are reawakening, and your inner vision is stronger than you imagine. You have an innate ability to see further than human eyes and are able to identify the energies of what is going on around you with your activated third eye. This gateway is here as a confirmation that what you are seeing and experiencing is a divine alignment and that you are being supported as you develop this source-given gift. So I'm going to put some of my third eye oil on. So very nice. So you guys could also start working with indigo colors, purples. That would be for like the third eye. Those are those colors. And then heart chakra colors, you know, as we know, are green, pink. That's why like rose quartz is a good crystal to work with for opening the heart chakra, so on and so forth. All right, let's read the whatever one we go to next, the Divine Matrix. All right, it says interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. So you are in alignment with the oneness of your life and the inner workings of the universe. This is the your message. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. So I'm on 20% battery right now. 1336 on the screen. What, Dobie? Dobie wants to say hi. Say hi, Dobie. Hi, baby. It's warm up here, honey. I don't know if we can all fit, so it's a tight squeeze. That's what Kevin Gates said in one of his songs. All right, yeah. Let's get into the tarot, the Mystic Palette Tarot by Sarah Marchetti, and we're gonna pull from the Kitchen Witch Oracle. See, that's what I mean. I don't know if we can all fit up here, honey. It's gonna be a close shot. Alright. Alright, we'll do that last. Put this back.
Baby, you're just asking for trouble, aren't you?
Alright, so for a clarifying deck, we're going to be using the Cozy Witch Tarot deck by Amanda Lovelace. And she's also Thoth. Okay, so Thoth is coming through again. Thoth. She's also the author and maker of work your, or believe in your own magic oracle deck. So what do we have at the bottom? We have the Tower 16. Get ready. Things are about to get shaken up. Okay. And I will be adding bone tossing to this channel very soon. So I did make my live package chart sheet for you guys when I go live. Or you can still check out my short playlist and you can look at all my prices and what I have to offer the packages. And also feel free to email me for any of those if you have a question or want to still book with me. That is perfectly fine, even if I am not going live. All right. So personal readings, if you're new, just so I mention them for you guys. Personal readings, not the Hidden Truth Messages with Prince Orbis. Those are $59.95. The personal readings are $40. The crystal ball readings are $30. And pendulum readings, 1 question is $5, 3 questions is $15, and up to 6 questions, stop! What are you doing? Is $25. There's no room for all of us up here. God. Like licking himself and rubbing against me. Alright, so, yep, those are the prices. Put the fan on. Alright, so what do we got? We got the Hierophant coming out in reverse and the 9 of Wands. I'm going to give these a better shuffle. Licking himself to death. Holy crap. Irritating. Let's see what's coming in for the collective, please. We're going to pull 4 cards for your energy and 4 cards for the person that's coming towards you. So we have that squirrel energy. Squirrel! With the 4 of Pentacles. So you're like hanging on to your last nut. Or maybe you've had your last nut or last straw, so to speak, with somebody. Alright, so 4 of Pentacles. Show me more, Spirit. Okay, I just seen the initial E, maybe significant. Looks like an E. Lay down! Good boy, Dobie. Good boy. Alright, we got the Fool coming out, Aries energy. So far I think Capricorn energy and Aries energy. Also Aquarius energy. Don't want to burn that on fire. That was close. The Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and Santa Muerte. The Death card. Number 13. You could be struggling with the idea of change or letting something go, releasing something or somebody. I do feel like this is a facet of yourself that you're forcing yourself to look at or deal with or change. Okay, maybe for some of you guys change is uncomfortable. So I can see why that is. Let's clarify. Alright, why is the 4 of Pentacles here for the collective? Now this would be energy that you're hanging on to, or something you're choosing to hang on to. But you're, like I said, you're wanting to look at something differently with the Ace of Wands in reverse. I'm getting sea tree energy with that. Alright, the King of Cups in reverse. So something doesn't feel familiar or connected to you anymore. It's like outside of your energy. Alright, the card says, always compose yourself before giving a response. And that's the King of Cups in reverse. The Patient Witch, number 12. So the Hangman. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. So Pisces energy, Scorpio energy. 7 of Pentacles. Nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. So you have an opportunity now. I'm hearing the word distill. Interesting. You're having, maybe you're going to distill some type of formula or patience into your new, profound sense of self. Or you're going to, Seven of Pentacles, you're going to kind of like push out the stem, the roots, or the stem from the seed. The seed you're going to push out and down the roots and then up, out from the soil. So yeah, you're coming out of something. You're like shaking away the old. But I'm also hearing and feeling like this is necessary for somebody. All right, let's see what you're transforming and changing with that death energy. A lot of water here. 2 water, 1 earth, 1 fire. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's actually a good sign. It's in the reverse. It says, now it's on Libra, so you could resonate with Libra, number 4. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? But it's in the reverse, so you know this change is mandatory. 10, so the Wheel of Fortune, it says good luck charm. And she's got, there's that nut. The squirrel with the nut. That was your first card out, remember? So confirmation. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. And you know what? That old saying, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So you're forcing the outbreak of change. You know what I mean? Of the shell, out of the seed. All right, let's check out the Fool. Why is the Fool, the good old Fool card here? This is new beginnings, excitement, and folly. I'm seeing the little moon, the crescent moon, hanging from his hat, and next to it is the sun, actually 2 suns. So we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So something isn't as easy as it looks. I'm hearing the word boring as well. So something could be boring. It says 3 of Swords, it's okay to cry. And then the 2 of Pentacles in card says, when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. And she's holding a sand dollar in one hand and a pentagram in the other, like a coin. So yeah, your life could be kind of unbalanced, and 3 of Swords are going through, again, I'm hearing the word, I'm hearing distilling process. So I don't know what you guys are going through or who this is going to resonate for. We have the Page of Cups coming out here as well. If this has to do with work, career, business, home life, personal life, even maybe relationships. So Page of Cups, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. And she's on the beach with a coffee cup in her hand. All right, you know those brownie packets or like the confetti cakes that are microwavable, like the quick ones? That's what I'm getting with this cup. So something about food or dessert, something really sugary that you know, maybe this has to do with moderation. Sugar consumptions in moderation. And also taking care of your health, your diet, this is part of how you're going to be balanced. Alright, so let's see the 4 of Pentacles. What are you holding on to? Because I was supposed to be clarifying for that, but I actually clarified for the Ace of Wands in reverse. So let's see what the 4 of Pentacles is all about for you guys. So you do have a new opportunity coming in pertaining money, Ace of Pentacles. So a big opportunity. I'm hearing it's going to strike you in shock. It's going to come really fast but unexpectedly. So you're going to actually be surprised. This is going to be a good shock. Is what Spirit's given me. Like an overwhelming feeling, like a rush of happiness, a surge of energy. So we have the 5 of Wands in the World, 21. Yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. So this is the World card, Sagittarius energy. All the butterflies, transformation. So you are growing through something, through thick and thin, you know. 5 of Wands, a good coven lets every witch have a say. So you're fighting now for the greater good of all, like the greater cause, the grand scheme of things. Let's get one more. Let's see what that has to do with the World, 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. So a job well done, I'm hearing. So 5s could be about trickery or uncomfortability or depending, like if it's the Five of Swords, it has to do with the ego. But the Five of Wands could be competition or just conflict. Maybe even confrontation. Change. Fives are uncomfortable. So the High Priestess, so knowing when to use your intuition to stay in balanced and in tune. It says, when in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. And there's an old hair trick, because I went to cosmetology school, that they taught us. When in doubt, section out. So when you're sectioning the hair, you find your original point where you first cut. And if you take a section too big and you lost your marker point of the length that you want it to be, you have to, when in doubt, section out. So go back to your starting point and then continue sectioning around the head. So that's, what is it? When in doubt, your gut feeling can always be trusted. So yeah, you already know that whatever's happening here, you're breaking, these are the phases of the moon. So you're, again, breaking conformity. You're breaking out of your shell, so to speak. Okay, let's get your overall energy, which is the Knight of Cups. Beautiful energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody may have a love and an infatuation for mermaids, seashells, anything water element related. I'm getting either even maybe feathers and like gems, coral, glittery things, sparkly, shiny things. Maybe somebody's room is all set up like a mermaid theme style, the beach, underwater. Alright, let's see. Why is the Knight of Cups here for collective's overall energy, please, Spirit? I'd laugh if the King or the Knight of Cups clarified the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Five of Swords in reverse with strength. It takes great strength to be soft. And then it says the Five of Swords in reverse. She's got a Dalmatian in this card. You can't be right all the time. And she's holding the rune. Oh, never mind. I thought it was Feihu. So Feihu, the rune, means abundance, sign of hope and plenty, success and happiness. But it's in reverse. So Five of Swords in reverse with strength. So let me read that. Then I want to get some love cards for you guys. Alright, it says, you are ready to resolve conflicts at work or at home, ready to make amends, release stress, and move on. Sometimes peaceful resolution and overcoming challenges can turn into further escalation, where you can be presented with serious dilemmas and negative emotions. Try to make amends, but if reconciliation is impossible, it is better to walk away, move on, and open yourself up to new positive energies and constructive ideas. And that's on page number 67. And there's the phases of the moon again. So again, that's confirmation with the High Priestess card here. Yeah, so when in doubt, section out. Go back to your starting point, your baseline, what you know already, what feels right to you. All right, let's get the person coming toward you. Look at that. We have the Nine of Swords at the bottom. With it looks like bird wings, or at first I thought it was bat wings, but it's bird wings. So you are being carried forth and over by spirit. Like, spirit is with you. Angels are protecting you. Divine beings are guiding you. So keep that in mind. When you have a question or you need further insight, or need a remedy or some type of clarity, always ask and confront the problem head on, and ask questions first, and then you'll get your answers when the timing is right. When you need the answers, spirit will show up, but you have to ask. So first card out, Seven of Wands, Leo energy. We have the Seven of Swords. So 777 may be significant for, or may come out in this reading. Again, there's the bird, the hawk, so the bird's wings. So Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm almost getting a little bit of mischievous energy. Maybe this person was led astray. when it came to you or their thoughts of you, but now they're starting to see and realize your true colors, who you are. Let's get more, 2 more cards. All right, we have the Empress and the 5 of Pentacles. And I feel like this wanted to come out in reverse. So the Empress in reverse is unabundant or unable. And again, there's that leopard energy coming through with the Ace of Wands. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, both in reverse. This person, Queen of Wands at the bottom, the dragon energy, could have made a lot of mistakes along the way, tripped and fell. Maybe they even tripped on their own feet. But the point of the moral of this being is that they're trying to at least get back up. Judgment and the Hierophant with the 4 of Cups. They're trying to get back up and do the right thing now. This can be for some of you guys. Let's get 1 card for the overall energy. But we are going to clarify. So I don't want to say too much on this energy just yet. A lot of wands here. So 2 wands, one air, 1 earth element. Taurus energy, Libra energy, Leo energy, Aquarius energy, and Taurus energy. Okay, what's this person's overall energy, please, Spirit? And Spirit's wanting me to use a different tarot deck to clarify the Deviant Moon. So we have the 6 of Pentacles for their overall energy. And the 6 of Cups at the bottom. So this does seem like either Scorpio energy or past person energy. Again, another card of Taurus energy. So we have 6 of Pentacles for the overall energy. All right, let's clarify. I'm using the Deviant Moon. Why is the 7 of Wands here, please, Spirit, for this person's energy? Person coming towards collective. Now, this may be somebody on your mind, somebody you're currently connecting to, somebody you're taking a break from, or somebody from the past, or somebody you haven't talked to in a very long time. So, apply he, she, masculine, feminine gender roles where you need to apply them, where they fit, and always use your discernment in my readings and any other tarot readings. Okay. Why is the 7 of Wands here, please, for the person coming towards collective or on collective's mind that they're connecting to? So 7 of Wands is all about defending, battle ready, having their guards up. If I can get the card out. So again, this person may have fell down and got back up a few times, because see how he's a couple layers up, like a few feet higher than the person like drawing out the picture, the image, the card, or taking a picture. So it almost tells me that either this person has a fear, about something, or they don't know what to expect or where you're going to come at them from, like what angle. Okay, so again, use your discernment and apply, you know your own story, pretty much. So the Chariot, can't see your energy. I was picking up that energy too. Okay, so they could be all on board to get the ball rolling. King of Wands at the bottom. Let's get more. We need more to clarify that. 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Yeah, they're on board to get the ball rolling with you. But they also are kind of not going to let you know that they're not going to let you in easy, or they don't want to put their guard fully all the way down just yet, because either they still have a subconscious fear that hasn't fully went away or healed yet. Let's find out why. What does the 7 of Wands mean for this person? 7 of Pentacles. So maybe this person was the type to invest in relationships too easily with people and like certain people, and then they got hurt or they let their walls down too early on, and you know, it didn't work out, or it backfired, or it didn't go as planned how they had envisioned it. So something happened here. Okay, so that's why they're kind of holding onto their heartstrings a little tighter than usual. Let's see the Seven of Swords here for this individual. Who is this person? Why is the Seven of Swords here? So the eagle, the hawk, is carrying these 7 swords, like flying away with them. Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords. Oh, I'm hearing not looking back and don't turn around. 2 of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Swords with the Tower. 9 of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, so I don't know how this played out with you and this person. It looks to me like a lot has happened from then until up until now when I'm doing this reading. But the Star and the 2 of Cups is in the heart, right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the 10 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. So they're carrying a heavy burden, but they're also feeling somewhat like glee about it, optimistic. They may even have high hopes, or you could be the person that they want to reach for in the long run, as in their wish fulfillment. All right, so let me get just 2 cards on that 7 of Swords, please, Spirit. 2 cards on the energy. So again, the Moon is here, so they could be being ruled by their emotions, or they're not gonna let their emotions rule them. I'm kind of getting it the other way around, that it's almost like they want to take a leap of faith on this with you. So let's see, show me the 7 of Swords. Any bird spirit or bird animal is a spiritual meaning of messages, great vision, being able to perceive the bigger picture, great wisdom, and also protection in a sense. So a bird animal, a bird is a good animal to have as a spirit guide. Depending on the bird too, it has the ability to have passageway to both the spiritual and the physical world. So the veil, the veil of the living and the dead, messengers. So 3 of Wands, Aries energy. Yeah, I seen someone bending down to tie their boots up, like strap their boots up. So this person's getting ready to walk out the door into the unknown and take this adventure, so to speak, like a leap of faith, but to come towards you. So their optimism and grandioso is very high at this time. Give me one more, please. What is their hopes when it comes to my collective? Hopes, fears, and wishes when it comes to this connection with my collective spirit. And again, the Moon is in the background, full moon. Okay, we just had full moon in Sagittarius. I thought it was Cancerian full moon. It was actually my full moon, so Sagittarius energy. So the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, there it is again in the background. Something about the Moon is very significant. So again, they do want to not fumble this with you. Again, 7 of Swords, clarifying the 7 of Swords. 3 of Cups at the bottom, and the 4 of Pentacles. Alright, why is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse? For this person. They're healing from something. So it means that there's a wound being healed, and also that they no longer feel resentments towards you whatsoever. Like it's diminished, it's gone, like with that strength energy that we had. It said, where's the strength card? It said, it takes great strength to be soft. So something is subsiding here. Taurus energy. 5 of Pentacles, clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. But they still, okay, so right now you guys may be in no contact, but they still have an eye on you. 7 of Wands. They haven't let you go. Or they plan on, either they want you to make the first move, or they're waiting for the time to be right, I feel like, if they're going to reach out to you. 8 of Swords. They're still in their head about something. What are they in their head about, Spirit? We have the 6 of Cups at the bottom. If this is the right investment, if this is the right move. Okay, some of you I'm getting, picking up, if this is coming from the masculine's perspective of a female, a feminine, that could either be like picture perfect, but it could be too like comfort zone for this masculine, or meaning like maybe it leans more on the side of friends than it does a relationship type feeling. So we'll see. Show me more with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. What are their hopes, fears, and expectations when it comes to this connection with collective? Alright, maybe they're wanting, I'm hearing the word validating someone's thoughts. We have the Empress and Temperance with the 2 of Cups in reverse. Alright, so some of you, this could have been like a codependent connection. Something in this person's past or childhood. A mother or a father wound. And that's why they're kind of codependent the way they are. So maybe they do have some reasons why they would like to lean on this connection with you. More so than not, or that they may not even realize. This may be subconsciously, or like a feared or programmed fear bridge to make like like build comfortability for them. So let's see why the Empress is here in reverse. So they are unaware of this, or they're feeling very unabundant at this time, and it's affecting them mentally because they know and see this flaw in themselves, but they want to correct it. Maybe they don't know how to just yet. So 4 of Cups coming out. So it's like the ship is going by and Osceola, like see you later. So what does this mean? 5 of Swords and 10 of Cups. So they know, or at least they envision what it would be like, that 10 of Cups energy. Happy family, perfect family, picture perfect, all emotionally invested, everything there, the children, the family, okay? But when it comes right down to it, they may have a fear of actually doing it, like taking action to create that reality. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Like in essence, you know what I mean? All right, let's get this person's overall energy and see what we're dealing with here. 6 of Pentacles. Are they going to take the leap of faith or the plunge or not? And are they going to course correct themselves when it comes up? Are they going to handle the issues head on when they arise? Whether that be with themselves, mentally, emotionally, or physically, or life in general. Okay, so everything. Who they are as a person. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here, please, for this person's overall energy? Because if you notice, this is just something I picked up on over the years. If somebody's in a lack-set mindset and they always point the finger or don't like to take accountability for why things are the way they are in their lives, they always not only miss out on opportunities in life, but they let good people pass them by, and also they don't fully get to live in the moment because they're always too much in their head of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. So for the 6 of Pentacles, we have the 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups again coming out. Yeah, so if they don't hop on this pony ride, the pony ride is going to be, off to the next. Somebody else will enjoy the pony ride, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. The Devil at the bottom, the 3 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Yep, so there was something that they were avoiding looking at with Judgment card being here. That Devil and the 3 of Cups is too much playtime or letting things that shouldn't have mattered take up space in this person's head, renting room in their head, therefore causing and preventing them from, you know, being able to be themselves or live authentically and how they wanted to live their life by taking action. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's get these picked up. Let's get some oracles. Let's pull a remedy card for you guys. It is called the Kitchen Witch Oracle. Still did that again. No, okay, I did it correctly. Okay. 10%, yes. So see how I like to have my cards all in the upright, so that way if they come out in reverse, I know that it's meant to be in reverse. So it helps me. So we're going to see what's next too. So I should make an oracle deck called What's Next instead of What's the News. We'll put What's Next, ... like a love oracle deck. So that would be good. That's a good idea. Alright, so this is it. This is the beautiful oracle deck. Kitchen Witch Oracle by JD. And it's a matte, got a beautiful matte finish. Comes with a guidebook. It's by Rockpool. Whoever Rockpool is. I think it's like a learning, like a book, Rockpool. It's a pretty well-known brand, I believe. Confirmation. Alright. Yeah, it's like a learning, a curriculum, books and whatnot. So let's get a remedy for you guys. Your current state, your current situation, where you are right now, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Oracally. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, I'm hearing wildflower. Somebody may have a nickname, or they were called Wildflower growing up. So it says 30, simple salt protection for home. 19, welcoming autumn simmer pot. Okay, so 30, simple salt protection for home. I release doubts and fears, empowering my confidence and self-belief to rise, and forming a protective sanctuary around my home. 19, welcoming autumn simmer pot. I am in harmony with the seasons, embracing their lessons and blessings. And then it's got the remedies in the book for these. So I'll read these as well. Let's get one more for you guys. 23, good luck spell. I commune with the spirits of the land, inviting their wisdom and guardianship to favor my journey with good fortune and luck. And then at the bottom we have 36 with return to sender. So you may need to do a return to sender. As a divine reflection, I shine as a spark of light within the vast tapestry of existence, capable of redirecting negativity and returning ill intentions to their source. You could also do an egg cleansing ritual. And I forgot to mention, if you guys need any spell work done, need a remedy, or need me to pray for somebody, also email me, get a hold of me. I'll pray and give you a remedy for free. Just get a hold of me, like I said, reach out. And areas that can help you are oils, herbs, and crystals. Alright, so 36 with the return to sender. I'm going to read that first. This is the one I made today. It's called the Juniper Mugwort Spell Sachet. And this is for nature's rhythm shape my magic as I harmonize my spells with her guiding pulse. Fostering well-being and living relationships, life, and self. So 12 dried juniper berries, 1/4 teaspoon mugwort, 1/4 tablespoon marjoram, 1 dried marigold flower. And you place it in a bag, and then I put Hecate's key that I already used and prayed over from previous rituals on it. So I have everything in my pouchy. And that was just from before I even got the deck today. That was a review I read from online. I made it right off my computer. So, let's see. Yeah, some of you guys may need to reclaim your power back. It says ingredients: 1 lemon, dried chili flakes, dried rosemary, sea salt, and 1 small black candle. So it says, as a divine reflection, I shine as a spark of light within the vast tapestry of existence, capable of redirecting negativity and returning ill intentions to their source. Cleansing yourself with sage before and after you do the spell is a great idea. Hold the lemon upright and carve out a little crevice inside the lemon. As you do this, focus on returning all bad energy, thoughts, and spells to whence they came. Tuck the chili flakes into the crevice, followed by the rosemary and sea salt. Light the black candle over the lemon, carefully dripping the wax to fill the hole. As you do this, picture all negative intent, spells, and wrongdoings leaving you and being sent back from the lemon. Allow the candle to safely burn down fully. When the candle has burnt all the way down, immediately toss the lemon into an outdoor waste bin to remove it from your general vicinity. So that's a simple one. So this is a really good book, guys. If you're new to Wicca, or just practicing spirituality for yourself, feel free. This is on Amazon. So 30, simple salt protection for home. Says ingredients: sea salt. I release doubts and fears, empowering my confidence and self-belief to rise, and forming a protective sanctuary around my home. Sprinkling sea salt into the corners of your home, the threshold of doors, as well as window sills, is a simple and effective way to protect your home and those inside it. You can also make a witch's bottle as well. And I do have pre-existing spell tutorials in my lives and in my membership. All the way scroll to the left on the tab bar. Sprinkle the sea salt along the thresholds of doorways and in the corners inside your home. While sprinkling the salt, state, my home is clean and protected. All those who enter and dwell are safe from unseen threats, evil eyes, and those who do magic with ill intent. And you can also, besom brooms are very good too for protection. So look up besom brooms or iron horseshoes. Okay, 19, welcoming autumn simmer pot. And I wish I had more time on this phone. So it says, I am in harmony with the seasons, embracing their lessons and blessings. Ingredients: sliced apple rounds, sliced pear rounds, cardamom, just a little, 1 cinnamon stick, and nutmeg. This recipe is a great one for manifesting a feeling of plenty within your household at any time of year, but it is particularly potent during the harvest or autumn months. Spritz or drizzle the potion outside your doors and windows to welcome abundance into your home. Water bottle filled with chamomile is also, or mullein, is very also protective herbs as well. Okay, so you can simmer that over the stove in a boiling thing of water. And then the good luck spell, 23. It's even got a Florida water recipe in here too. It says, I commune with the spirits of the land, inviting their wisdom and guardianship to favor my journey with good fortune and luck. Flaxseed is good for divination, so sprinkle that on your candle around on your divination table where you scry or do your tarot cards. So flax seeds, and also it's good for money and manifesting abundance. So manifest good fortune for you and your household with this candle burning spell, and also mugwort. 1 bay leaf, 1 small grain candle, 1 orange halved horizontally, which is the long way. Vertically is up and down. Think of the beach. Horizon. Bring me the horizon like a beach. And then fresh coffee grounds. Sprinkle of cardamom, cinnamon, allspice, and star anise. Write on the bay leaf, good luck comes to me. Feel free also to write your full name if you desire and the date. Tightly wrap the bay leaf around the candle. Place the candle in the center of one orange half so the orange becomes the candle holder. Sprinkle the coffee, cardamom, cinnamon, and allspice onto the orange. Place the star anise on top of the mixture. Light the candle and let it and your bay leaf safely burn down, keeping your focus and intent on good luck as it burns. So that's a really good one. I'll have to check that one out. And that's called The Kitchen Witch Oracle by Jenna Della Grattaglia. That's a long last name. Rockpool. Times change swiftly, but our traditions stay timeless, colliding old with new. And there's a key. So Hecate, skeleton key, opening the door between the two worlds. You know what I mean? Let's get, what's the news? What else is going on for you guys? Coming in, going on, going out. Ooh, love bombing. Okay, I'm hearing, 'tis the season, but not in like the sense of winter, but in the sense of autumn. With like leaves and like fall time, autumn time. Like hot cocoa, hot cider, hot apple cider, pumpkin patches. Okay, somebody's birthday may be in October, so Libra, we have Libra on the dice. I also see Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Virgo. Use your intuition, guys. Go with your first gut, what feels right the first time. And that's just from the Oracle deck. So, Fuego means fire, hot, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. I do have a tarot deck called Del Fuego that I got when I was in Virginia, which is the state, the lover's state. We have frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions, and then we have lipstick evidence. Infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. We have brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. So again, like I said, this person may be afraid to, like they're always pointing the finger, afraid to confront their own demons head on. Alright, we have Bonnie and Clyde. I just heard trash talking you. So somebody could be trash talking you. It could be this frenemy. It says Bonnie and Clyde. It's probably because they're jealous of you or what you have. That's the only thing I can think of. Or your light irritates their demons. Ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. And then we have fed up. So over it, not having it, frustrated. Frustrated in love, I'm hearing. So this part of the message, this person misses you. So you could be from the UK. This person misses you and they see you as their Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, so we have new boo coming out. New love, learning each other, and flirtation. So getting to know each other. This could be somebody new, guys, that you're connecting to. Let's get one more, please. One more for the collective. And then we'll get how they're feeling about you. Some love messages. I'm hearing scorn, love. Scorn, lover. We have extra. Dramatic, trying too hard, starter. So, starter. What does that mean? Sippin'. Nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. Again, somebody's trash talking you. And then it says chained, codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down. So there's that devil energy. But somebody thinks you're fire. Fuego. Let's see who thinks you're fire. Who thinks your file. I need to find a spot for these decks. Oh, I didn't see that one back there. Oh, wait, okay. Let's see who. I'm hearing on the dark side of the sun. Or the moon, the dark side of the sun. So whatever that means. This is called the True Emotional Oracle cards. And the Neon Love Oracle. So let's see who thinks you're fuego. Bonnie and Clyde. I'm getting Romeo and Juliet, and I'm also getting, picking up, hearing Virgo again. And then my eye's starting to hurt right there, like the bone of it. Closing the cycle and sex addiction. Could be closing a cycle with a fire sign or with an earth sign. We're gonna start up about to start up a cycle with somebody who could be like that shares a lot of the same similarities spiritually that you do. Like this could be a soulmate connection, past life, or even karmic. So we have too late and sex addiction. So yeah, you're closing a cycle. We have divine masculine. We have I miss you. We have running and moving on, letting go, loving you, free. And then we have firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Then we have pregnancy, fake news, or DNA with true colors. So whoever this firestorm was with the drama or endings, mental breakdown, karma, or this could be endings or loss. It could be somebody's true colors coming out and part of getting their karma. We have romance and round, cycles, triggers, lessons. Alright, so somebody's running, either you rejected somebody or they rejected you. We have heartbreak, Jezebel in reverse, and memories in reverse. So somebody's no longer remembering the bad times. I feel like they're thinking about maybe the good times. We have not happy, or it could be the other way around because that card came out not happy. Remembering the bad times with heartbreak. Okay, we have Queen Bee, secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. Yeah. And family. So there's a divine masculine that's going to be coming in contact with his divine feminine. And will want, they'll both want a family. Okay, what do we have? Closing the cycle. Yeah, so you can move on to who you're supposed to be with, I feel like. And somebody may try to pull either of you guys back by spreading or making up fake news. Okay, they're trying to keep their grips in this person, basically, from moving on with you. But it's too late. All right, let's get some love cards. Yeah. All right, this is called Unsaid Feelings of Love. So what is the person, who is the person you're thinking about, feeling about you? Person that you still have feelings for, or why you're here, watching these messages. How are they feeling about my collective, please, Spirit? Okay, I'm hearing cross-watcher and the other way around. So I know this isn't zodiac signs specific, but I did point out the zodiac signs that were on the dice in the beginning. So Pisces and Libra. maybe significant, or you're watching videos of your person's zodiac sign, like tarot videos from different readers. And 2, let me know if these resonate with you, so I know. Hit the like button, it helps me, and it also helps my the algorithm for my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. We have, I feel like a ton of bricks fell on me, or fall on me. This lesson comes hard. Change is just around the corner. Be prepared. Again, remember the first card was the Tower card, with something in your life's about to shake up. So this could be a good shake up. Remember, I did say that unexpected, and it's going to hit you in a good way. It's going to surprise you, overwhelm you, or come as a shock. There's so much unhealed trauma that I need to deal with. They want me to shackle. They want me shackled to this connection. Again, somebody trying to keep them attached. It could be an ex. It could be a karmic. Somebody who has a Jezebel spirit attached to them, or somebody who is very toxic for this person. Codependent. They could even have a child with this baby mom or this masculine. I do feel like it's a feminine though. Temptation has led me here. I am attached to the toxic behaviors, and I was blinded with my ego that I keep hurting you. Okay, I'm sorry for my inconsistency regarding our connection. And I fall into their illusions. So right here, they're admitting that they fell into these illusions from this toxic ex, and temptation has led me here, or led them astray, and they regret, you know, that they're blinded by their ego, and that they keep repeating toxic behaviors. Let's get one more card. You are the one and only. And at the bottom it says, I am trapped in my own mind. I feel like I am beyond fixed. Okay, so they feel like, regardless of everything else in their life that is bad, they still feel like you are fuego, that you're fire. And maybe they want you to help fix them, or get them in a good space, a better headspace than they were mentally. So yeah, that is the energy I'm picking up on. All right, I think I'm gonna pull this deck for you guys. Yeah, I'm here and give it time. Give this time. Remember, nothing happens by coincidence. So you're here for a reason for this message. What else can we tell the collective, please? Okay, Phoenix. And I just heard things are going to begin shaking up. Like heating up in a good way. And somebody might be taking off the rose-colored glasses too. Okay, so we have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Beautiful energy. Oh, I just heard I was lost until I found you. Like they feel like when they found you, they found themselves. Very strong message. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So they can't take their eyes off you. And then we have clock at the bottom. Like they can't forget you. And every waking hour, every waking second reminds, like they see you everywhere they go, or they think about you so much that it's literally playing over and over in their head again. What else do we want to say with that energy? Show me more. They fully believe and feel that you are the one for them. again, you guys could have a lot of similarities spiritually, okay, that keep you connected, keep the cord alive. We have mirror. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. So somebody does need to heal this and work on this. And then we have heartbroken at the bottom. Deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. So they're feeling heartbroken because of the love you guys shared. It was very unconditional, it was real, it was selfless, and it was whole. So it says unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. And then we have seduction. Attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third party, temptation. So something about, again, them knowing their ways and struggling with it, their ego, or somebody that was toxic in their life, or just toxic things and behaviors and their life that got them caught up and either dealing with codependency in some way or not being able to break free from that devil energy. We have shock and the snake. So shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, and transformation. We have coffin, ship, and the dragonfly. And then we have the snake, competition and enemy. The other woman, look over your shoulder. We have coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition with tragic endings. And we have the dragonfly. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal with ship. Hold on, guys. It says ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So remember I said either you can get on that pony, or aka the ship, or somebody else is going to have a chance to get up on that horse. You know what I mean? The ship is going to pass you by, so... Somebody, I think, now is finally figuring this out and realizing what they need to do. Okay, this is called shadow love. So let's see what parts of themselves they're willing, or they're going, like, working on right now, or they're going to be working on. And again, this could be your energy too that I'm picking up on. So fit the role to where it needs to apply. And it matches my vape. Alright. Remember I heard scorned love, and I just seen burned and struggled, or struggle. Okay, it says blind spot. Caught up in the whirlwind. You can't see what's really going on. Ask a trusted friend for advice. Okay, we have neglect. We have pieces, or Pisces, so pieces. You always pick up the pieces when things fall apart. Now look for the complete package. And then we have neglect, not paying attention to what's truly, or to what's important. Decide what's truly worth spending time on. And then we have runes. Things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love you deserve. And then it says hard with the diamond. Things are just difficult now. You need space to sort out your feelings to know what to do. And then we have tangled. It says unable to free yourself from a sticky situation. Taking a step back helps you see clearly. And then we have forgiving at the bottom. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you are holding on to it. Forgiving helps you get past it. Alright, I'm going to pull one more deck for you guys. This is called the Woodland Wardens. I really enjoy this deck. And the box has the wolf and the coyote and the fox on the cover. It's by Jessica Roun, R-O-U-N, Roun, Jessica Roun. Woodland Wardens, and it's on Amazon. I got the small one. This was on Temu. So we have the bobcat and black thorn. So it's a type of plant. Patience. XL, so I don't know what number that would be in numerology. XL, what L represents or stands for. I know X is 10. We have X123, so 2013, where the moth and eucalyptus with an ending. So there is an ending that's occurring. In order, again, like I said, new things can come together. You can shape and mold how you want something to be now. And also you can sprout from that seed. You can plant your roots and you can sprout out from the soil. We have dragonfly. The dragonfly and pansy with balance. That temperance energy. The salamander and black pepper at the bottom with inspiration. Alright, let's get a star dragon card. And see what zodiac signs are going to be significant for you moving forward from here. Okay, Gemini and Venus. Venus is Taurus and Libra. Friday, love, relationships, aesthetics, money, and pleasure. What zodiac signs are going to be important for collective? Number 16 and 111 may be also important. We have Pisces and Pluto. So Pluto is Scorpio, what we had on the dice. No day of the week, unconscious, and Pisces energy. 1222, so 222. We have water, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, number 24, and 26 with Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, we have fire at the bottom, 23, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this is called the Zodiac, I think like a Zodiac sign oracle deck. And this is the Star Dragons oracle. So let's pull one card out of here. For you guys. Dolby, oh boy. He's sleeping. He's tired. Okay, we have 28 with surrender, letting go of the darkness. Beautiful. And 18 with healing, restoring hope. And there's the green for heart chakra and pink. And the third eye with the blue and the purple. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this helped you, sending love and light wherever you are on your journey. Stay blessed, and don't forget to check out my Etsy and get a hold of me if need be. Alright, take care. Stay blessed. Peace.